Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Programele noastre oferă multe limbi. Vă puteți uita pe suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Positive Changes in Countries is a series bringing you stories of uplifting developments in all countries around the world. Positive Changes in Countries, Part 17, Generous Governments, Generous Citizens, the Czech Republic, Denmark and Djibouti. Continue watching to find out more.
Hello friends, I am Adela.
Good day, my name is Oliver.
And I'm Fatia. Welcome to our program as we journey to our three generous countries, the Czech Republic, Denmark and Djibouti.
To begin, can you guess where this might be? Do you recognize this famous architecture?
That's the Prague astronomical clock, and it's in the Czech Republic, a country I would like to tell you all about.
Wonderful!
The Czech Republic.
Nestled in the very heart of Europe, the Czech Republic, or Czechia, was once an ancient kingdom with magnificent towers, cathedrals and castles that still adorn the land today. During her 1999 European lecture tour, Supreme Master Qinghai was invited to the nation's beautiful capital city of Prague, where she spoke about the elevating qualities of both the country and its citizens.
I know many Czech people in Germany, in Munich.
A poznala jsem v Německu hodně českých lidí.
They're so friendly and so generous.
Jsou velmi milí a velmi jemní.
I know one person very particular. He owns a Chinese restaurant. Czechoslovakians own a Chinese restaurant.
Znám například jednoho, který má čínskou restauraci.
He loved me so much. Every time after a meal, he always played the guitar and sing all the beautiful traditional Czechoslovakian song for me.
Měl mě moc rád a vždycky po jídle mi hrál na kytaru a zpíval tradiční české a slovenské písně.
He was the owner of the restaurant and he was kind of rich, but he looks very, very humble, and his manner is very, very modest.
Byl to majitel té restaurace a dalo by se říct, že byl zámožný a přesto to byl člověk velmi skromný. I v oblečení se choval velmi skromně.
And he would tell me about his country, about his people, and sing all these beautiful songs that make me fall in love with your country.
Vyprávěl mi o své vlasti a o lidech a zpíval mi ty krásné písně, díky nimž jsem se do vaší země zamilovala.
But because he looks so humble, I did not imagine your country is so majestic, so beautiful.
Ale protože on sám se choval a oblékal tak skromně, nedokázal jsem si podle něj představit, že vaše země je tak velkolepě krásná.
Last night I just arrived and I sat in this big square, with very famous square, where the big church against the sky, so tall and so beautiful, and they put the light on it, make the church look like silver, so like mercury. It was so thrilled. I cannot imagine. It looks like fairy tale. So I called my friend in America and said, "You must come over here and look at the Czech country. It's so like fairy tale."
Supreme Master Qinghai has also lovingly offered the Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion to the government of Czechia for its actions to reduce animal suffering. In 2017, the government passed a law prohibiting fur farming. The measure, which received widespread support from citizens, saves the lives of at least 20,000 foxes and minks each year. In recent years, Czechia is also seeing a rise in people choosing the benevolent plant-based diet. The number of vegetarian restaurants per capita in Czechia is now among Europe's highest, with Prague being identified by Happy Cow as one of the most vegan-friendly cities in the world. Moreover, in May 2017, with the people's best interests in mind, our government passed a law to ban smoking in bars, restaurants, cafes, and other public places. The positive effect on public health included a 13% reduction in heart attacks as well as a 16% decrease in heart-related hospitalizations. Toward a goal of reducing food waste, the government passed an amendment to the country's Food Act that requires larger supermarkets to donate unsold but safe-to-consume food to charities. As a result, these donations have seen a five-fold increase and are providing needed assistance to more than 100,000 people.
Hooray, Czechia!
Magnificent work for the benefit of all.
Yes, what great news!
Caring viewers, we'll take a short pause for some important messages. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
Welcome back to Positive Changes in Countries, Part 17, Generous Governments, Generous Citizens.
Let's travel to my country, Denmark.
Kingdom of Denmark.
Blessed Denmark models an environmentally friendly nation. This Scandinavian country comprises the Jutland Peninsula and more than 400 islands, which together are known as the Danish archipelago. Denmark also connects her capital city Copenhagen to neighboring Sweden over a 5-mile bridge that is the longest bridge in Europe. Energy-efficient buildings are the nation's architectural standard, along with green transportation via bicycle and electric vehicles. Danish citizens also benefit from the renewable energy provided by wind farms, which now generates 47% of the country's electricity. Denmark takes a leading role in scientific and technological innovation. World-changing projects like new computer programming languages, quantum computing, nanoscale engineering, and linear optics have all come to fruition through Denmark's pivotal contributions. Did you know? It is no coincidence that Denmark is home to the famous fairy tale author Hans Christian Andersen. With a high national standard of living, free healthcare for her citizens, and generous benefits in areas like unemployment and retirement, Denmark's economic and social success is like the reality version of a fairy tale. Not only was Denmark ranked number 2 in the 2019 World Happiness Report, the nation continues striving in all areas, including its efforts to become one of the most climate-friendly countries on Earth. We rank 3rd in the world for environmental policies as per Sustainable Governance Indicators (SGI), International Survey of Governance. A full 23% of energy consumption is from renewable sources, with increased water conservation and reduced CO2 emissions compared to the mid-1990s. Denmark is also striving for 50% renewable energy sources by 2030 and to become free of fossil fuels by 2050.
In Denmark, we have a population that's very focused on the environment. We have a lot of wind and therefore the ability to generate renewable energy.
One of the things we can do is actually to be an example country, and in Copenhagen be an example city for other countries and cities, how sustainability can actually walk hand in hand with the financial and economic growth.
Lastly, but importantly, it is encouraging to see that the vegan movement in Denmark is quickly growing. More and more fast food outlets, restaurants and cafes are offering vegetarian and vegan options. The number of Danes who live a predominantly plant-based lifestyle has increased from 3.8% in 2010 to 14% in 2019, with an even higher 23% among those aged 18 to 34. As a global champion in environmental protection, Denmark is also being urged by interested citizens to more actively promote green plant-based dining throughout the country.
Wonderful, Denmark! May the world continue to benefit from your shining example in protecting our precious environment.
Yes, thank you for the inspiring work. We rejoice in all good governance.
Now let's go ride our bikes and get some delicious vegan food, shall we?
Okay. That was wonderful, friends. I will now tell you about my country, Djibouti.
We can't wait to hear.
Republic of Djibouti.
Although a small and young country in East Africa, Djibouti's coastal border faces the Bab al-Mandab Strait, one of the world's busiest trade routes. This multi-ethnic country is also rich in wildlife, culture, and breathtaking scenery, such as her two large saltwater lakes, Lake Assal and Lake Abi. This small nation has maintained good relations with her surrounding neighbors of Somalia, Ethiopia, and Eritrea through railway trading and sharing services from her seaside ports. The Addis Ababa-Djibouti Railway, built in 2017, transports people and necessities from Djibouti's PCC ports to neighboring states. What's more, the nation's long-term plans are outlined in a document called Vision 2035, which includes Sustainable Development Goals. In an effort to address climate change, the document states that by 2035, Djibouti should become 100% green, which would make it the first African country to do so. This can be accomplished through a combination of renewable energy power, good water management, and anti-desertification initiatives. Several projects are already in place, including the Djibouti geothermal power generation project in Lake Assal, a wind power farm in the Gobet area, and a large solar farm under construction in southern Djibouti. Lastly, trees are a big part of our restoration project. The government and the United Nations Environment Programme have partnered to help communities restore mangrove forest areas and improve water supplies for both drinking and irrigation. Through their efforts, new mangroves are growing along shorelines and date palms have been planted in dry areas. Both help address climate change effects, such as rising sea levels. A local nursery in northern Djibouti's Kohor Angar is contributing 35,000 mangrove seedlings per year, and community members have planted over 100,000 thus far to help restore the mangrove forest.
We applaud your achievements, Djibouti, and your noble endeavors in protecting Mother Nature. May your efforts benefit the people of your nation in heaven's blessings.
Yes, thank you all for your benevolent ways of life.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed our show. It was a pleasure having you with us.
Coming up next is Buddhist Stories, 7 Peaches of Gold, Part 2 of 3, and Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
May all countries and citizens of the world continue to enjoy the radiant blessings of the Divine.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/PCC.